Dan Malotny from Ottawa Urban Realty. What I like to call the Hintonburg Effect is basically what has happened to the core neighborhoods in Ottawa over the last 10 to 15 years. So basically what's happened is that around 1999, 2000, 2001, the Glebe started to take off. And with that, old Ottawa South as well, and they started to push up. Around the same time, perhaps just a bit later, over here in the Westboro area and further west as well, the homes started to get way more expensive. So we've got this ridge, like a high mountain, if you want to look at the statistics, a mountain of more expensive homes here and here. And then of course Golden Triangle as well was brought up at the same time as the Glebe, and that helped bring up Centretown, because where did all the young people working for the government downtown or across in Gatineau want to live? They want to be able to walk, they want to be able to bike, they want to be able to have public transit. So basically this whole area starts going up and then further west. And then what happens? Well, we have some other neighborhoods that start popping up, and they get a little more expensive, Centretown West, after the Preston Street revitalization really starts to come up, especially just on the north side of Somerset. And then eventually, well, also I should say Island Park area is expensive as well. So that's part of the ridge up here. And then we have this trough, I call it a trough. We've got a trough of lower priced homes in the middle. What's going to happen? They're going to get more expensive. They're going to go up. Prices are going to go up. And at the same time, around the same time, Centretown's getting a bit too expensive for the first time buyers. So, you know, 2001 to 2007, 2008, Centretown was still relatively affordable for first time buyers. Whether they bought like a small duplex or a triplex and lived there and rented out to friends, or just had as a rental. Well, because of Glebe, Old Ottawa South, and Golden Triangle, this has come up. Now, I'm not even going to comment on byward market and stuff right now, but we've got an area here that's underpriced versus the neighborhoods all around it. And when we had the revitalization on Preston, and actually now Bronson is being revitalized as well, that's brought up the prices in Chinatown, Little Italy, and then we've got Hintonburg. Generally nicer construction at the south end of Hintonburg. Some very good construction, older, obviously it's an older neighborhood. Some little lesser construction. I'm not going to narrow it down and say every house is bad or anything, but we do have some homes that weren't as well built 80 years ago and were rentals for a very long time. Sorry, simple comment. Anyway, so Hintonburg now in the last 2.5, probably maybe 3 years has really been hit. And what we're seeing here now is the revitalization of the commercial area has already happened, and there's some really neat places. And frankly, if I was 29 now and buying my first house, I'd probably be looking in Hintonburg, because it's a really cool place to live. But we have a problem here. We've got all these people that think they can walk downtown to go to work and over to Hull. I think it's a little bit too far in the winter. I know there's people doing it, and I know they're happy doing it, but for the average person, it's a bit too far. But that commercial aspect in Hintonburg, and once the young people start coming in, they start having kids, they start bringing their friends in, they start saying, hey, we got a great place here, it's a great neighborhood. And that is what happened in Hintonburg, and is still happening. What place is next? Which neighborhood? Are we going to see Carlington take off? It kind of already has. Not as much commercial areas and a little, I'll say, newer construction, you know, built in the 50s. What's going to happen with Vanier? Everybody thinks Vanier is going to go. It's already more expensive, but it hasn't had the pop we've seen in some other areas. That's my latest commentary as of December 2015. Happy to chat if you'd like. Thanks. Bye.